Hi, I'd like to talk to you about adult stem cells in your brain. Firstly, adult stem cells are found in your very own bone marrow. And it's these adult stem cells that constitute your body's own repair system. And the more stem cells you have in circulation, the more repair your body can do. And of course, the more repair your body does, the healthier you are. So let's have a look at how these stem cells work in your body. Firstly, every cell in your body has a limited lifespan. Some cells live for a few days, some for a few weeks or months, and there are some cells that even live for a year or so. Now, when one of these cells reaches the end of its life, an amazing process of renewal happens. That dying cell sends out a signal to the bone marrow. The bone marrow then releases stem cells into circulation, and they travel through the body. And when they come in contact with one of these dying cells, they switch on the gene and they become a brand new healthy cell of that type in your body. So let's have a look at how that works with the brain. Firstly, you've got cells in the brain that die off, and when they die off, they send out a signal to the bone marrow. The bone marrow then releases those stem cells, and those stem cells migrate into the brain and they can become brand new brain cells. And this is how our brain repairs itself on a day-to-day basis. Now, every gland in the brain is also renewed this way. For example, stem cells cannot turn into dopamine, but they can turn into the cells that produce dopamine. And this can happen for every gland within the brain as well. And this is how our brain chemistry stays healthy and stays balanced. Now, if, however, our body is suffering from stress, either physical or emotional, from poor sleep, poor diet, too much or too little exercise, toxins, emotional problems at work or home, or even the aging process itself, our bone marrow becomes stickier, and therefore it doesn't release the amount of stem cells that our body needs to repair itself on that daily basis. So if that happens, our brain can't repair the way it should do. The different glands don't repair, and therefore they can't secrete the right levels of hormones for our body to function properly. But if we're able to increase the numbers of circulating stem cells, then our brain can repair itself the way it's supposed to, and our cognitive function stays sharp, and our brain chemistry remains balanced. And research has shown that stem cells can participate in the regeneration of neurons within the human brain, and this was published in a medical journal in 2003. Now, other things like plant extracts have been researched and also published in clinical studies to show that they also support the natural release and increase of stem cells from the bone marrow to aid the body in its own self-repair. Now, if you'd like to find out how you can support your body's own natural stem cell release, then go to acuman.co.nz. That's www.acuman.co.nz.